Everyone, now that the two-team dispersal is done, all of the rosters are all set. So we're looking ahead to the other off-season activities, the draft, and of course the division realignment. So I just wanted to go through that real quick here. I'll go through kind of what our process is to remind folks and tell the new folks what we do for the draft, and then get right into the division realignment. So we're going to start the draft a week after the NFL draft is done. So that's Sunday, May 5th at noon. It's going to be 10 rounds and it'll be 243 total picks. Usually we get this done in a couple of weeks. The draft's going to include all rookies and all free agents listed in the My Fantasy League pool of players. There'll be a 6-hour time limit per pick, but the clock is paused between midnight and 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't think we'll have any timeouts. We usually don't, maybe one or two here and there, but just as a reminder, missed picks will not be adjusted unless there was an error in the website software. Basically what you would get is an auto pick based on what the highest ADP is. So please use pre-drafting if you don't think you're going to be available when you pick. It is 6 hours per pick, so you'll have plenty of time for that. Right now, off-season rosters are at 85. You might have to cut some players to make all your draft picks, so just plan ahead for that. Once the draft is done, a week later, we'll start the weekly blind bid waivers. You have $1,000 total for the whole season. So off season and regular season. First come, first serve waivers are $1. So once once you run out of money, you won't be able to make any waivers at all. So division realignment, we've done this a few times, but just as a reminder, all the playoff teams, meaning the 6 division winners and the 2 wildcard teams, are all going to stay in their current divisions. The other 16 teams are going to be randomly assigned to a division. The way I'm going to do that is a spinning wheel on a website. I'll spin that, and then as they come off the board, I'll populate the divisions. So you'll see it in real time as we're doing it. It could make you be in a totally different conference. It might even make you end up in the same division you're in. The reason we do this is to add more parity to this league instead of having the same. Obviously, since we only have 8 playoff teams, we want to make sure that there's not a situation where one team is always winning and there's no chance for the other teams to make it. So this causes new rivalries and it makes it fun kind of defending your division title. Diving a little bit into the schedule. I know I've explained this before, but basically we have 17 matchups similar to the NFL, weeks 1 through 14. So there'll be double headers weeks 1, 2, and 3. Each team plays their division rivals twice, so that's 6 games. Each team plays every other team in 2 full divisions, so that'll be 8 teams total. And then the remaining 3 games, it's going to be kind of how the NFL does it. So whatever 3 divisions you didn't face, based off of the other 2 points above, you'll be matched up based on victory points from last season. So for example, all the division winners are going to have to play the division winners again. Anyone who has the lowest victory points is going to face all the other teams that have the lowest victory points, and so on. Just a little bit more about the double headers. So in the first 3 weeks, you are playing your division rivals, and then in the last 3 weeks, you're playing your division rivals. So we make it so that it's a little bit more meaningful at the end of the season. So just quickly recap, we had quite a few franchise name changes. As you know, the theme of this league is defunct teams. And a lot of these leagues in the past have either moved or changed their names. And I thought it was fun to kind of do the same thing here. So, for example, my team, the Boston Brawlers, I changed my name to the Atlanta Legends. San Antonio Gunslingers has changed to the Cleveland Browns, the Browns before they became the Ravens. New Mexico Stars is now the Providence Steamrollers. Pakistan Wolfpack is now the Harrisburg Stampede. And then we have two new owners, and because they're new owners, they chose new team names. So previously, the Akron Pros, we have a new owner, John. He's going to be the Dallas Texans. And then previously, the Los Angeles Express, we have a new owner, Dallas. He is going to be the New Jersey Hitmen. So just quickly, this is what the teams that are going to remain in their divisions. These are all the playoff teams. So we have all the division winners and then the two wildcard teams. I'm going to try something a little bit different this year. Normally, I start with the AFC East and go left to right. I'm going to start with the NFC East. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to spin the wheel, and once it lands on a team, I'll go back and I will assign them here, and then they get removed automatically from this wheel so that only the remaining teams are still on the wheel. So we're going to start with the NFC East. And Bulldogs, they are returning to the same division they were before. Okay. Last team in the NFC East. Going to be the Baltimore Stallions. That is a tough division. Okay, we'll go with the NFC Central. Defending Super Bowl champion St. Louis Gunners is at the top of that one. Let's see who his division rivals will be. All right, the Richmond Rebels. The Pottsville Maroons. All right, rounding out the NFC Central. Tonawanda Cardex. All right, NFC West now. Barcelona Dragons. Berg Maulers. Doing that. All right, rounding out the NFC West and the NFC in general. The Atlantic City Blackjacks. All right, on to the AFC East. We have two slots there because that's where the wild card came. So starting off the AFC East. The New Jersey Hitmen, which I believe was already in that division. So returning same team. All right, rounding out the AFC East. The Rochester Brigade. All right. That's going to be another tough division. All right. NFC Central will want three teams in these last two divisions. The Harrisburg Stampede. Cleveland Crush. All right, last team in the AFC Central, and then the remaining teams will therefore be in the AFC West. The Philadelphia-Pittsburgh Steagles. All right, so that means the remaining teams, Miami Hooters, Los Angeles Dons, and Dallas Texans will all be in the AFC West. All right, there you have it. The new division setup. I'm going to let people watch this to be surprised, and then I will update the divisions on the league page in the next day or two. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Draft's coming up in a couple weeks, so good luck with that. In the meantime, feel free to trade and chat in the group chat, and just enjoy the official start of the off season. Thanks.